You gotta be alert and quick out there. If you ain't, you're gonna know it pretty damn soon enough. Somebody ought to throw water on them, too. We adapt all the tricks of racing. Sterling Moss called his thing tailgating. We do it one better.
He entered in the race, and grim determination was written on his face. Well, the last time that I saw him, he was sinking out of sight. And he turned and saw me watching him with a look of pure delight. And just before that muddy water claimed him and his machine, he laughed and yelled, "You're right, my friend, this ain't no submarine." I guess that I'll remember until the day I die, the day old Bobby took a dive when the creek was running high. Well, it helps if you're half crazy and the other half's just mean, 'cause it takes a special kind of fool to think a jeep's a submarine. Well, I couldn't convince that poor damn fool that a jeep ain't a submarine. No, I couldn't convince that poor damn fool that a jeep ain't a submarine.
The only real equipment you need here is a strong stomach and a real deep-dyed streak of meanness. You know what I mean? Hey, come on up and show us.
It's almost half a continent from Yakima to Ensenada, and a whole world of attitudes. But this was the place I knew I had to be. By the time I got there, the impound area was filling up with over 500 vehicles ready for inspection before they took off on what many think is the toughest off-road course in the world. The last few days, the thousands of men and women who will be a part of this race, in the vehicles or on the course, have been pouring into town. You can't get everybody, much less anybody, to agree just when this race was first held. But it was in 1966, 67 that a bunch of the boys got gassed, decided to dare each other to drive the length of Baja from Tijuana to La Paz. But progress caught up with the racers. The Mexican government paved the road. Now, every year, they have to follow a different course. Now, they start here, and they cut over to Sawmill, then come down through here, through Mike's Sky Ranch, up through the mountains the first time, down to San Felipe. Then they cut straight up through the desert, swing over here, come through the mountains a second time before they come back. If they get back. Now the fun and games are over. You've driven the course for the last time. There's nothing more you can do to your machine in the impound area. By nightfall, there are probably 20,000 people at the various checkpoints spread over a 1,000-mile course. It's a long, hard day ahead. It's a time for contemplation, for quiet, for rest. And
And if you're lucky, you can get close enough to the bar in Hoosongs for some last-minute bench racing. 6 a.m. The motorcycles take off, and the Baja is underway. Now it's the car's turn. Bobby Farrow. His win at Las Vegas makes him the man to beat. The team of Doc Sowers and Rick Mears. Doc will drive the first leg, and Rick will pick up halfway through. Mickey Thompson is driving today with a broken back. A special air hose to his helmet lets Mickey breathe filtered air. Parnelli Jones starts 45th. Walker Evans starts right behind Parnelli. They'll leave at 1-minute intervals. Part of the tradition of the Baja is local participation. Here's some Ensenada kids add an extra bump to the course just beyond the blind right-hand corner. Parnelli knows the kids. He's driven too many of these races, so he gives them a show.